welcome to Garage Q. Got a different kind of project for you today. So instead of working on the buggy or things that you actually thought you were signing up for, hey, I've got this groovy little railroad switch light thing. By the way, I purposely have the camera kind of tilted down for a couple reasons. One, so you can see what I'm doing with my hands and the project a little better, and two, so you don't have to see as much as this mug, because I've been told I have a face for radio, not YouTube. But anyway, so bought this member jammer off Facebook, and I think it's cool as heck. And we actually want to use this. We have a long walk down to the mailbox, and at night that can be pretty dark, pretty daunting. So I'm going to take this apart, put a new battery in it, see if it works, first of all. And then I also got these cool LED replacement lights that ought to fit. Who knows? We'll see. And so got batteries. Got my multimeter just in case we have to look at anything. So I guess let's just get into it. Oh, I guess first, hey, this is the Garage Q dog, Graham. He's hanging out. But anyway, so yeah, this is the Delta Electric Company, made in the USA. I can't read the rest, but all right. So there's a detach latch button down here, and I guess we push that. It's a little, there we go, and twist, and then the bottom comes off. So there's some corrosion in the bottom here. Might deal with that eventually. But the inside of this looks surprisingly clean. That is not too shabby. I'll take it. So let's go ahead and just put a battery in it and see what happens. Curious if the bulbs that came with work. It's okay if they don't. We have replacements. All right, ever ready, 6-volt battery. I'm amazed they still make these. I grew up with some of these. They were old when I was young, and I'm not young. All right, so let's see. What's the best way to do this? I don't know. I guess let's just go ahead and stick it. Here we go. You know what? Before I even put the bottom on, let's see if anything works. Oh my gosh. Got one working. And looks like the top is not working. So I guess the question is it the bulb? I'm hoping it's the bulb. Let's see if we can see in there. I can barely see the filament, and I cannot tell if it's broken or not. But that's a good sign that the front guy works. And hopefully the top is, like I said, just that bulb. So let's get into it. Set that guy aside. This is a pretty cool setup. So this handle here rotates all the way around and locks in those positions. Cool thing is you can use it as a bottom light. So if you're walking down the street, or back in the day walking down the train tracks, it would illuminate where you're walking, so you can both see where you're walking and people can see you. Safety first. All right, so this looks like it has the same kind of twist lock, bayonet style fitting. Oh my gosh, that was pretty straightforward. So yeah, I mean, just look at this old school, just as solid state as it gets. I love it. Incredibly simple. And boom, that's just straightforward. So let's go ahead and see what we've got here. Unscrew the old light bulb. I don't hear anything, but that doesn't mean anything. Fun fact, we live near a road called Tungsten Mine Road, and leads me to believe that, you know, there's a tungsten mine, or there was around here at some point. So I'm really curious to look into that and see what that was like. This feels a little loose. So I don't know if I actually got the right, well, I guess the original bulb was pretty loose too. So let's see. Let's see if this works. It could just be a loose problem. Okay, let's get this guy out of the way. Let's put the battery back in. Okay, verify that one works. So put the switch the other way. And yeah, not a damn thing. So, where is the problem? I guess, let's do some sleuthing. Now, very careful. This looks like this lens here is, you know, friction fit, kinda barely snaps on around the outside. I'm gonna be really careful because this is plastic and old, and therefore it's gonna be brittle. So I'm gonna be kind of ginger about taking this guy off. Yeah, we'll do just a little bit around the edge here at a time, and gently. There we go. Super gently as I throw it around. So, we know this bulb works. Let's go ahead and try it up top and see what we've got going on. Yeah, it just doesn't feel connecty. I don't like that. It's a technical term if you're curious. All right, so now let's revisit this guy. Hey! Da-da-ding, so that bulb was bad. Groovy, I like that. That's an easy problem. So the question is, why doesn't this LED bulb work? Did I not have it in far enough? I mean, we've all been there, right? No. All right, so let's try it in the front where things were working a bit more reliably. See if that does anything for us. Switch the other way, and yeah, these LED switches might be complete shit. LED bulbs, I mean. So let's try another one. Yeah, they're from Amazon, cheap crap. I'm not sure I'll put the link below because if they suck, well, I guess you can avoid them if I put the link down below. So I'll put the link down below. Let's see what we've got here. POS. They do not work. This is no bueno. I don't know, I'm talking like a Spanish vampire. All right, so I've lost all confidence in these, yeah, that's not working at all. Can I tell you how disappointed I am? I paid good American money for this Chinese crap. All right, well, we'll try the last one just because it's in here, and might as well. But these were supposed to be 6 to 12 volt LEDs, and you know, looks like the same size bottoms. You can never tell. So yeah, it's just not doing a damn thing. That is very, very disappointing. All right. That is the way of things. It happens. And we'll go direct to the battery, even though I don't expect that to do a... Oh, hey! So, they make light. Freaking bright light. Okay, so, what is going on? I'm looking at these two, and I do notice a slight difference. The incandescent bulb that came with, the pointy bit, I don't know what you call the parts of an incandescent Edison style base, but the pointy bit, not the screwy bit. The pointy bit is used, no, anyway, no. So it is a little bit longer on the incandescent, so I'm wondering if the LED version isn't making contact. So this is interesting. So it works fine. I should have started there. Oh my gosh, that is bright. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Super bright replacement. These all are working like a champ. On 6 volts all day long. Hey, let's not short these and make a welder. I think I fried that one. Use your error. Well, hey, I've got 2. I thought I had 4 of these guys. I thought I only ruined 1. Oh, hey, it's still in there. Captain Dumbass. Okay, so very carefully, yeah, so this one, did I put this one through? Really? Okay, I'm just ruining things left and right, so the video is probably over already. So thinking, positive to that memory jammer. Okay, that works good. We're good. So why aren't we working on the other bit? So the switching mechanism is going to be super hard to see. I can barely see it here off camera. So let's see if you can see it on camera. Da-da-da. I mean, it is like as simple as you get for switching mechanisms. How cool is that? So it's possible this one was dirty in there. So, but the other light was working. So, and of course I lost track of which was the good lamp. So we'll have to figure that out again. Oh, I can see the break in that filament, so yes. Let's go back to step 1. Guess I can do the same, don't screw it up too bad, kind of maneuver here. Oh no, guess I was 100% wrong. Not the first time I've been wrong. I know, it's a big surprise. Shocked me. Okay, so this guy works like a champ. So why, oh why, so this is the one that works, the incandescent that works. We're gonna stuff this battery in here. There we go. Thusly, it's the thusly that makes you sound important. And bada bing, bada boom, works like a champ. And so we know these guys work when wired directly to the battery. Why the heck don't they work now? That is bloody confusing. Well, it looks like it should screw in plenty far. Haha, yeah. But yeah, okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just looking at, it's hard to see on camera. Just comparing the bases of these guys and making sure they actually reach far enough. And it looks like, you know, they're a bit different, but you know, the nice new LEDs have length where it matters. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. Maybe it's not engaging the threads very well, so it's not gonna get contact. I don't believe that because it's holding it in. It's not popping out, it's screwing it. So it has to be touching the outside. And I don't know how the tip wouldn't be touching. This is a difficult video to make. As an immature individual. It's very difficult to get through this. But anyway, so I'm a bit flummoxed. Oh yeah, let me make sure we're switched on here. Okay, so that works like a freaking champ. And then these guys work directly when connected to the battery, so it's not any kind of voltage issue. Yeah, that's that is peculiar. That is disappointing, frustrating, and peculiar all at once. And now I've see this, the terminology is killing me. I've screwed it in too hard and I can't get it out. All right, here we go. Okay, I did not see this coming. I should have purchased some additional incandescents just to get this thing going. Yeah, like even the top here works fine with the working incandescents. And here we go. To switch it to the other contact. Yeah. Ta-da. All day, like a champ. And you know, the tolerances on this are not tight. This is not an M16 rifle, okay? We don't have to worry about keeping dust out of the thing. It's gonna fire. But apparently not. I'm doing something wrong. So yeah, it's how can that not work? It is the simplest of contraptions. There's no way that isn't reaching as far. It's definitely, I can feel it touch the contact. Okay, so what I just realized is we might have a polarity problem. Okay, so incandescent bulbs could care less which way the power comes in. Tradition is to have ground come through the screwy bit. Screwy bit, no, child, sorry. And then the pointy bit is the positive. I suspect that it is reversed in this contraption because, hey, they knew it didn't matter. They knew when they were making this thing that it's an incandescent bulb. It can go either way. It goes either way. This is difficult. This is very difficult to do. So, to our trusty meter, let us go to the volts DC. Range in the 100 volt range, 99 volt range, and so by the way, this meter, and I'll link to both this and Dave Jones' video on the best $50 meter. I have no idea if there's a better one now. There probably is. This thing's pretty old, but it's heckin' useful. Anyway, so I will put this here thusly to where you can see it. I can't. I'll have to flip it around. This is going to be awkward. But anyway, one thing I highly recommend is grabbing these. Actually, what would be even better? Okay, so I bought a set of modular cables, and they come in this handy little and those are little latchy. That's the technical term. Latchy lead ends. They grab onto stuff, and so here we go. We have we have alligator clip leads. Because one of the most frustrating things that I know I run into is trying to hold the darn leads on the work while trying to manipulate things and read things and anyway. So I'm gonna attach the black, the ground lead to that which I wish were ground. And carefully here, I don't know how not screw him. Just son of a beezer. Anyway. And I'll attach the red, of course, to the positive, or that which I wish to be positive. So now, I'll have to turn it around for myself. Oh, hey, we're already there. Negative 6.5. This is exactly the problem. The polarity is reversed. I did not see that coming. So, what the heck to do? Do I just have the battery to, no. The battery can't be, okay, so the way the terminals are, negative is in the middle, so and positive is, you can spin it around, and the positive rotates on the outside, negative is always in the center, so there's no way to change it just by, moving the battery around. All right, so, yeah, did not see any of that coming. So the short-term plan is to put this guy back together. We'll clean it up, get it back here. Just put in the working incandescent bulb. I am sad. These things are bright and they're awesome, and they won't work. I wonder if there's a way to source, this would be hard to find too. I wonder if there's a way to source some LEDs that have diode protection that let them work either way. I think that's gonna be rare. I think it's gonna be hard to find. I'll look, but we'll see. That is frustrating, not gonna lie. But it's all right. So let's put it back the way we found it, but first we're gonna do some cleaning. Note, I have some plastics, and this bottle has been through like 3 moves now. It's not the newest thing, but props to my dad for turning me on to this product. He uses it on motorcycle windshields and other various bits like helmet lenses, I believe. Basically polishes it out nicely, fills in some of the low spots, I guess. I don't know. I am not a plasticologist. I don't know what you call a plastic scientist. So I'm gonna take this Mammer Jammer, pretty lovely looking. Let's see. Let's see if this improves it. I've got microfiber cloth here. And it is not the cleanest of microfiber cloths, but I think it's clean enough for this job. Because you know how you save like your really nice brand new microfiber cloths for like really important things? You don't even know what those important things are, but you're like, I've got this ready. So I'm gonna do this a couple times to, this is a horrible sound. Seriously. And I run up against expiration of products here in the garage. Because like I said, I've been carrying this stuff around forever. And some stuff is very shelf stable, temperature stable. But, past garages, I did not have air conditioning. I have air conditioning here, which is an absolute blessing. This is the first time. All other of my workspaces have been un-air conditioned. Okay, now look at that. That is already, I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but that is already like way more clear than it was when we started. So I will have to ponder the meaning of life, and I don't think it's realistic to tear one of these LED lights apart and reverse stuff. They're very small, very fiddly, and I have big sausage fingers, which makes it pretty difficult to do the tiny work. And who knows how integrated this stuff is? It's probably all smack on the board, surface mount stuff to make it fit in such a small package. Child. So I don't think that's going to be a fruitful approach. And that is okay. Da, da, da. BD. No, that wouldn't work either. I was trying to think of some sort of sleeve that would reverse the polarity, but hey, look at that. We're it still obviously has big scratches. This thing's been used and loved over the years apparently, but that's what we got. I need to find something for the chrome. Or polished aluminum. I'm not sure exactly what it is inside here. I want to be careful because it looks like we've already lost some of the shiny stuff, whether that's polished chrome or polished aluminum. Although this seems like galvanized steel on the outside, so I'm assuming this is actually chroming on the inside. I am not a materials guy, so that is, I'm pulling that all out of my bunghole. So bear with. I'm gonna try to find some to polish that.
A few minutes later.
All right, so we're back. Found some turtle wax chrome polish and rust remover. Hey, it's got rust remover in it. That's a good sign. Once again, this is the same category. It's been laying on the shelf for a long time. It's probably turned into sludge or some horrible thing. But I actually read the directions just for a change. And this was a shake well and apply with a soft cloth and let it dry to a haze. So we're gonna try that. We're going to use a different part of the, come on. Oh, this is, Houston, we might have a problem here. Yeah, we got some sludge up in here. Oh, there we go. I think it was vapor locked. All right, so let's see if I can get some schmoo on my goo applicator. Here we go. The schmoo is coming out. All right. Probably turn the thing to rust. So we'll give it a go. So we got a little bit of schmoo. We'll rub it on the thing. I think we need more schmoo. We are schmoo deficient. Okay, so I put some schmoo in there, and there we go. We're gonna apply it to all the things in there, and get a good cover. So we're gonna let that dry to a haze. And remember, we've got this guy, but this is not shiny stuff. This looks like enamel paint, so I'm not going to use the chrome polish on it. There's probably some great product. If I were serious about this, I would probably take this down to metal, sandblast it and paint it. I am not that serious about this. I kind of like the patina. See, I feel like so legit when I say words like patina. It makes me feel like I'm HGTV, and it's like, the patina is just fabulous. But anyway, so you know what? It says it has some rust remover, and this has a crap ton of rust in the bottom. I don't know if this is what it means, what it's really intended for, but hey, we've got it. The stuff's so old, it's probably radioactive at this point anyway. So let's see if this will do us any favors down in this rust-laden area. Oh gosh, that is. Make sure you got your tetanus shot up to date for this stuff. My gosh, that is hinky in there. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit more schmoo. When in doubt, schmoo it out. That's what I say. So I'm gonna let that sit there and do its thing. And while that's doing its thing, let's check back in on the lantern. Oh, hey, I think we're just about there. It dries faster than I thought it would, or at least I'm just impatient and I'm willing it to dry faster than I thought it would. So let's see if this is going to do anything for us. Oh yeah, actually it is pretty dry. So yeah, all I'm doing is kind of buffing out, polishing, if you will, the shmoo, or the lens with the shmoo. Oh my gosh, that makes a difference. Holy snot. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay, so here's the thing. You know, it's real talk time. I'm a hoarder. I try to keep it organized. You can see behind me that stuff is in a line. I'm not saying it's very organized, but I try to keep up the appearance that I'm not a hoarder while hoarding. And it's such a mixed bag because I'm often rewarded by my hoarding. It's like, oh, I need this thing I bought 20 years ago. Oh, I have this thing from 20 years ago. It's great. But more often than not, I can't find the thing from 20 years ago because where the hell has it been for 20 years? I don't know. I can't keep up with this crap. I have too much stuff. Anyway. But I'm actually super thrilled with how that came out. That seems, you know, nice and shiny and all that. So let's go ahead and put the working bulb back there. And let's verify that things are still working before we try to put anything else together. I like to test as I go. And so yeah, we're good there. Oh, you can't see it on camera, but there it is. See, it's actually casting light. I know it's its job as a flashlight. It's what it does. But I'm happy. This is really cool. All right, so and I'll try not to re-dirty our plastic lens here. I'll still be very gentle as I put it on because yeah, I don't know how easily replaceable these are. I have seen a couple of these lights on Marketplace. So I could theoretically buy a whole another one, but who wants to do that? This one's special. All right, so yeah, I got a bunch of shmoo up in the base here. So I'm gonna try to remove that. Maybe it'll take some of the rust with it. Maybe it won't. Who knows? I think what I'll probably end up doing is just scraping my finger off on all this nasty rust in here. It is pretty janky. Yeah, I'm getting some of the shmoo off, and some of the rust off with the shmoo. I think if I were serious about this, there are rust reformer products out there. I actually have a rust reformer spray somewhere. Did I mention I'm a hoarder? Oh, yeah. We'll kind of get as well as we can. Because I'm just trying to get the loose, nasty bits, and I think that's good enough for me. I'm not looking for perfection here. I don't care if it gets back to original state, but I do love the writing here. I'll hold it up and freeze frame it if I don't even know if it'll focus or it'll look decent, but here it is, just in case you care. But it has a patent number. It's made in Marion, Indiana, made in the USA. It even gives you instructions and what kind of bulbs to use. That's pretty cool. Don't use LED bulbs. Doesn't say that, does it? Honestly. So let's go ahead and let's sort of more permanently install the battery. Oh wait, hold on. There's an indexing hole here that we need to line up with the thing. There we go. It's pretty clever. There's a little button you press in, and that keeps it from falling off and your battery going flying, which I think is a nice touch. I'm guessing that was added, like version 2, because you know how that goes. All right, so I'm saddened to have to put back in a non-working bulb. That goes against my principles, but you know, we do what we must. I will order up some incandescent bulbs, or these things you can source pretty locally. I forgot I have another plasticky deal here. So let me cap off the chrome polish so I don't use the wrong thing. Like an idiot. Which means it's something I would do. So you wouldn't know it, but I'm trying to work on my self-talk. Pretty negative self-talk. And our worst commentator is usually that internal voice. We are harder on ourselves than we would be to anyone else. And that's not a good way to live. And I am not being a good example. So I'm gonna try better. Try harder to do better. I don't know. English hard. Oh, and Colin, if you're watching, really curious to see what you're working on these days. Would love to get an update. All right, so, you know, we're not gonna be perfect here. This isn't gonna come back to factory condition, and that's okay. I assume this has been yellowed by years of UV rays, which of course, UV is just tough. It yellows things, it makes them brittle. It loves making plastic brittle. I think that's the sun's job. If you look on the resume for the job, it's like, you know, sure, there wasn't plastic for a long time, but then there was, but it was ready. And it's like, look, I am really good at messing up plastic. These humans love their plastic, and I don't care. I'm the sun. Okay, this was seriously weird little diatribe I just went on there, a little tangent. But anyway, you know, this is as well as I really care to get it. I just want to take off kind of I need to find a cleaner part here. I just want to take off the big nasty bits and, you know, just make it not as obviously grungy as it once was. Now the trick is to find a clean spot of cloth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're good here. And by the way, the dog has a bed like right over there, but the dog's kind of an attention whore and he wants to be on camera just as much as I do. All right, so. There we go. So we have a working lamp. No, the top doesn't work. I will source another lamp. I probably have one like stuffed in a drawer somewhere. It'll take me like an hour to find it, so forget that. But hey, here we go. Light is working. I'm happy. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.